Bonnie, I just came here to say a very, very special thank you, particularly for all the love and adoration and comfort you guys gave us all through our process, but also particularly with the amount of money you guys gave us towards the project. We got 2 grants from you, one for $15,500 and one for $10,000. The second one was to support students, and it so happened Lakehead gave us another grant for $6,500.
That's great.
$6,000.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So together we had a pretty good sum, and then of course, as you know, we tied up with, along with Thunder Bay Community Foundation, we had Thunder Bay Regional, St. Joe's, 55+, the Canada Games Complex, the Mayor's Office, Northwestern Ontario Regional Stroke Network, the Stroke Recovery Group, and March of Dimes.
Wow.
So we had like lots of partners to make this a event that was Thunder Bay for Thunder Bay kind of thing. And not only were we able to say that on paper, we actually were able to live it, thanks to you guys. So we had 8 patients in total who had a stroke at some point. I can't give you too much specific details of what the individuals are because the ethics has certain rules. But of the 8, 4 of them left where they could write. One of them can actually play the accordion.
I love that.
And
play the accordion.
It blows my mind.
Yeah.
This is what I worked for, but still to see it, it just takes your breath away. Just completely takes your breath away. And then of course, we have 2 people who actually used to do mechanic work and stuff like that. They started to work on that.
Wow.
And one of them came back quite excited the other day and he said, well, I started working with tractor repair and mowing my lawn.
Wow.
Things that most people would wonder, like, when do I get back to? And these guys have already been able to do that or in that 6-week time period. So that's what the patients who participated benefited. But not only did they benefit, the funding also extended to the student part. So the student funding, we were able to hire approximately 15 students, 9 of whom we partnered with Lakehead as part of the summer work program. So we paid 60%, the university paid 40%. So we stretched the buck.
Right. Yeah.
And then the remaining, we hired another 6 students. Students from kinesiology, psychology, biology, ABMS, nursing, NASM, a multitude number of people. And of course, we also had another 10 additional students who volunteered their time, 2 of whom were summer school students. So this grant gave us support to help patients, educate 25 students, give them hands-on experience. That's something that is so hard to get. And extending further into the community, whatever we bought with the money you gave us, eventually is going to be given 2 different segments that's going to continue similar work over the next 3 to 5 years. We've got a long list of projects. We've kind of expanded our collaboration. Our current collaboration is Dr. Jane Dewar from Thunder Bay Regional Research Institute. She's a neuroimaging specialist. Christy Renka, she's a physiotherapist at St. Joe's. Anshul Jain, another physiotherapist at St. Joe's. And Dan Vasilou, who's an independent engineer. Me and him collectively hold the patent, or applying for the patent, so to speak. And myself, Vineet. So we are extending that network into a few other people. One other person from kin, hopefully, a couple of people from psychology, and a few more physiotherapy people, so that whatever we learned so far from this project, we could then take it and apply it in different setup. Because in this one, we took a independent device that was required to be used by a person in a spot. But what happens if you don't have a physiotherapist next to you? Obviously, it's not easy to afford a PT or an OT or a kinesiologist, right? So the objective here is to do remote training. So if someone living up north or remote from Thunder Bay or Thunder Bay district or whatever.
Right. Or you're talking about First Nations before.
It could be First Nations, it could be rural communities,
Yeah.
Not just here. You know, let's say someone here decides, okay, I like this one country in Africa, I want to help some people there.
Right.
All you have to do is go give them the device there, and you control the device from here.
Right.
That's the next stage. Hopefully, we're hoping to start applying for funding and work towards
Great.
that.
Well, great.
That's where we are. So
Wow.
I really don't know how to say thanks. And what you guys did has had such a huge impact that I'm still lost for words to say how to say thanks.
Excited about the fact that you have taken this money and you have created such incredible collaborations, and not only have you created incredible collaborations, but you've reached out, beyond Thunder Bay, and what you've done with the students and what you've done with the stroke victims is something that's incredible and will last for a long time.
Thank you.
Yes.
But it wouldn't have happened without you guys.
Well, thank you. Yes, we're very pleased that we have such generous donors. We do. Thank you.
Thank you very much.